Hello, this is Arthur again, and today I have my 1990 BMW 325i 5-speed manual 2-door. I've had this car for over 21 years and it's been through different stages of life. I had it repainted, it was sitting for a couple of years. I do drive it weekly now. Mechanically it's pretty good, it runs great, doesn't really need much. The paint is starting to fade again. I had it repainted years ago, about 18 years ago. Last 4 years it started to paint started to fade. I'm going to repaint it soon. And also I started having cracks on the dash. Unfortunately, this is not the first dash in this car. I have replaced it before with a crackless one, which was good for over 10 years, and then it started cracking like they all do, most of them. And now I think I found the perfect solution for the dash, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. First, let's take a quick look around the car. It is Dolphin Gray. It does have 16-inch wheels on it, non-staggered. This car did have cloth non-sport interior on it, which I replaced with sports seats and long time ago. And I do have a M-Tech steering wheel, and you can see the dashboard does have some cracks. They're not too bad, but they're getting there, so I'm going to have to replace it. All right, okay, here's the new dashboard I have. It is from E30GOODIES from Bulgaria. What they do is they get old dashboards that are cracked and they refinish them and they wrap them in this nice vinyl leather-like material with stitches all around, and actually it feels really nice and soft, and the stitching is done very nicely. They do kind of delete this part where the E30 has little pockets over here. They go one piece, which is, I'm fine with it. I understand that piece is probably difficult to do, so that, and you can avoid bubbling and stuff, so they're just going this way, which I'm okay with that. The leather does continue all the way to the side, as well as the centerpiece as well, which I like, and it looks really nice. I'm a big fan of leather dashboards. I don't know if you've seen it from my other videos. I love leather dashboard cars, so I'm pretty excited to get this one in the car. I'm not looking forward to the replacement process, but it is what it is. And I do like the idea that this dash is actually in nice shape. This is straight, where usually they warp up from here. This one actually looks really good. All right, now let's begin. Okay, the old dash is out. It's definitely not a fun job. There's car's old, 35 years old, so everything is brittle. You have to be very careful not to break stuff or too much stuff. I think I did okay. It's a kind of a pain in the butt to get it out, but either way, I need to transfer all the piping that is under the dash, the VIN tag, and maybe a few other things onto the new dash, and then I can continue. Here's a look inside the car. There's wiring everywhere, so just gotta be careful when you're putting it back, not put a screw through any wire or anything like that. Just make sure the wires are nice and free, and then it should be okay. Alright, the dashboard is in and it looks really nice. I think it's fits the car beautifully. The material is perfect. The color is just like factory color, except it is a much nicer material. I love it. It's very, very beautiful. Thank you to the guys at E30GOODIES for making this beautiful dashboard. Really appreciate it. Shout out to them. If you guys need any dashboards for your E28 or E30, definitely reach out to them. Very professional, fast shipping, and prices are really good too. The main issue I was having with the dash is in this area with the cluster. Typically this is kind of a finicky area on the E30s to begin with. With this dash, since this material is a little bit thicker than the factory material, the cluster I was having a hard time going in. I did have to lubricate the corners a little bit and it slid in eventually without damaging the leather. This bezel around it, I had to trim the top portion slightly to be able to sit it as good as possible, or it was really rounded off when I was trying to put it back because of the extra material. Like this is as good as it was gonna get. This one is already kind of like a so-so design. This area, if you have a E30, you know what I mean. It's like stuff doesn't really line up very well, but this one is you know, it's a lot tougher to line it up, but you gotta trim it, the bezel from the top portion all around, and then it goes in. It still looks, you can tell from here, but once it's removed you can tell that it's shaved. Other than that, I think everything went in pretty good actually. No problems really other than that. That's about it for this video. The dash replacement wasn't exactly a very easy process. I've done it before with my dad on this car, but I don't know, 15 years ago, and I didn't remember how much work it was. Actually, it's a lot of work, and it's not a easy one, especially if you do it yourself by one person to adjust it and put it back. It's kind of annoying, but it needs to be done, so what are you gonna do? That's about it. If you like the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. There are more videos to come. Thank you.